What is up YouTube? It's Nas here, and in today's video we're going to talk about Facebook testing and the latest method that I've been using that I test my products. As you guys know, Facebook changes all the time, so I try to change the things that were not working anymore for me to the things that are working. So I test consistently, and I'm going to try to upload as much as I can on YouTube so you guys stay updated too. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. I'll talk about all the business stuff, Facebook ads, drop shipping, anything business, online, all that, all the good stuff. And I'll see you on my laptop. Alright, so we're on my laptop, and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you exactly what I have changed from the last time that I made a video like this. And what I've been doing now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the last couple months, the CPM is a little bit higher if I'm using the same method that I was testing. And I noticed that it's not, I thought it was just the ad account, so I changed my ad account a couple times. Still, the CPM is pretty high. It's higher than my usual CPM. So I've been testing a little bit differently from before. So these are the things that I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I've been doing and what I changed. So here and on my ad set level, so when we're setting it up, first I'm going to show you what the setup is that I'm going to get on my ad account, and I'm going to show you how I set them up. So here at ad level, when we're setting it up, is we're going to optimize for purchase. I still use purchase. However, I noticed that, again, sometimes CPM is really high. Sometimes if I think it's a really, really good product, I run some PPE to it just to bring the CPM a little bit down. Then I create 5 to 10 ad sets inside each campaign. We're gonna put the daily budget of each ad set for $15, and then we're gonna start it at midnight. Now, this is one thing that I changed. I used to do e-packet or just US only, but now I test different things. Sometimes I have couple just testing for US. I set couple just for Canada, Australia, UK, and New Zealand. Or I put all of them in one. I do US, Canada, Australia, UK, and New Zealand. I was testing with e-packet, but then I realized I think it was working for a while, really well, but then I realized sometimes I get bad data. So like data that, like let's say for example, if I'm getting a lot of sales from Singapore, when I create my LLAs for US, where the most sales come from, it's not as accurate. So I kind of stopped, but I'm not saying that it's not gonna work anymore. It's just something that I've been trying now that it works better for me. Now we're gonna do the age for 22 and 22 to up to 65 plus, and gender all. I like to keep it open and just let Facebook pick what age and what gender would buy that product. You don't want to ever narrow it down. When you narrow it down too much, your CPM again goes higher. We're gonna pick English as a language, uncheck expand detail. Always do that. I see so many times people don't mention this. Just make sure that you uncheck expand detail. And then we're gonna put placement. We're gonna do IG feed, suggested videos, and Facebook feed. Now before I used to do aim for population between 1 maybe to 5 millions. Now I'm going a little bit bigger. Realize the less population is, the higher your CPM is, and then the more expensive your clicks will be. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna aim for 2.5 at minimum to up to 10 million, sometimes even 15 million. All right, so now we're gonna go to ad level. What we're gonna do, again, I like to use different thumbnails. And for the thumbnails, before I was not as specific, but now I want you guys to focus on thumbnails and make sure that someone is using that product. You don't want to just like a main product picture on your thumbnails. And then I think I mentioned this before. I didn't know it was such a big deal, since I thought like people scrolling down on Facebook, it just plays the video. But apparently it makes a huge difference, because I've been testing with a lot of different thumbnails, and I realized some thumbnails, like, it's just a crazy different ROAS compared to the other ones that are not getting as good as ROAS, if that makes sense. And then test with at least 2 different thumbnails and videos. So try to have 2 videos. If you don't, that's fine. But if you wanna maximize the chances of that product winning, you wanna try with more thumbnails and more videos. Always check your grammar and make sure you don't have any mistakes on the ad copy. And going down your product page, you want the photos to be very high quality. Usually is the most important thing when people land onto your page. You want to have photos of people using that product, the first photo preferably, and have some pictures also on your description. So when you have your description, then people scrolling down, have some pictures. Sometimes even videos help to increase your conversion rate. So do that, and basically if you do all those things, you give your product the best chances of winning. Not necessarily all these things make your product a winner if you have a bad product, but if you have a good product, you have a good product page, you have a good video, you have the best chance of making that product a winning product. Going down again, make sure that your grammar is right. You could actually download Grammarly. I think, is this Grammarly? Yes, so it's free. You can download it on your laptop, on your computer. It basically checks all the grammar errors, and it's honestly, like, it's not a big deal, but like I said, you want to give your product the best chances of winning. So don't have grammar errors. There's some people go on your store and they're like, oh, like there's so many grammar errors, and like this just looks like a spam. It's scammy, you know, they're not gonna buy from you. And now that you have your ads running, these are some of the rules that I have. If the product is under $50, you're gonna kill the ad set if you don't get any add to cart by $10 spent, and kill it if you don't have any purchase by $20 spent. Run it if it's profitable. So now I'm gonna jump into my ad manager and I'm gonna show you how I set them up. Now we are in my ads manager, and I'm gonna show you how I set them up now. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna go on create. When you get on your campaign level, there is a button here, the green, it says create. We're gonna go on here. So let's say we're testing let's say dog product. This is a brand new ad account, so there's nothing in here. Let's say we'll call it dog 1, and we're gonna go set up an ad account. So I haven't set up my pixel yet, but here you pick purchase. When you set up your pixel and set it up on your store, just pick purchase right here. Even if it's red, even if you have no purchase on your pixel, just set it up as purchase is fine. Facebook is now smarter. They go and find people that want to buy your product. We're gonna come down here. We're gonna choose people who live in this location. Now we're gonna do USA, just you leave it as USA. Change the age to 22 to 65, gender all, and English as a language. Now scrolling down, we're gonna uncheck this, and we're gonna go to detailed targeting. So what I like to do is, let's say for selling a dog product, we're testing a dog product. We're gonna find people that have some kind of interest in the stores that have dog products. That means that they're already buying from other things. So like to me, like I have a dog, I know that Petco, PetSmart, Chewy, all those things, they are dog stores. They sell dog food, they sell all those things. So the likely of people having a dog and liking those pages are higher. So we're gonna choose Chewy. And recently I've been doing a lot of single interest, unless it's too small. So this is all right, maybe a little bit bigger. So I add PetSmart, and it's a little too big. Maybe I'll take Chewy out. Okay, honestly, 19,000. It's a little too big, but that's fine. If it's too big, we go ahead here. Let's add Petco. Oops, not this one. This one. But still close to 2 million. That's fine. Honestly, don't stress about it so much, but get it as close as you can. We're gonna edit the placements, and we're gonna take all of them off and add feed here, suggested videos, and just leave it like that. You're gonna scroll down. We're gonna set the budget at $15. set start date. So make sure that you set this. If you start running your ads, let's say at 9 p.m., Facebook spends all your money at once and it just sends you bad traffic, and you don't want to do that. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna pick the day after 12 a.m. and set it as 12 a.m. Then scrolling down, optimize for conversion. We just leave it like that, 7 days click or 1 day view. And then here, we're gonna go ahead and set up our page and everything that you need to set up. So basically, you could go set up your videos, your ad copy and everything, and just set it up from here. All right, so that was it for today. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, check out my 1 hour free training down below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.